Are those lights bright? Are they bright? Huh? Are they bright lights? You like pizza? Oh, you do like pizza. Or do you like tacos? Ooh, pizza? No. Be sure to check out Agelessgeeks for your figures and collectibles. This video and YouTube channel is rated PG-13, so that means this channel is not for anyone under the age of 13. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today in this video we do have another latest editions video, and this time around most of the stuff is not Spawn stuff. I think I have 2 Spawn things out of everything. So I did get a bunch of figures, custom head sculpt for a figure. I did also get a few Blu-rays and another graphic novel. Alright, so for the Blu-rays and the graphic novel I got, I'm hoping this is Volume 2 or Collection 2 to the paperbacks I've been getting of Spawn. It's so much thicker, it's probably twice the size compared to the paperback graphic novels, so I'm hoping this is part 2. I'm wondering if the hardcovers are maybe 2 collections in one, and I recently bought 3, I think, so maybe I wasted my money. So I'm hoping this is the Origins Collection 2 to the ones I've been getting. But I love the artwork here. Spawn fighting the Redeemer right there. I had to think of his name for a second. Hopefully we do get a updated Redeemer. I know after Spawn with the Kickstarter, I know McFarlane wants to do the whole Series 1, so that's going to be Violator. I'm pretty sure he's going to be next. Clown, Medieval Spawn, Tremor, and there's one more, I think, in Wave 1 or Series 1. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but hopefully the next one he does, the next Kickstarter, will have all those figures in it, so you could have the option to buy all of them, or say you only want a couple of them, you know what I mean? So, but definitely glad I got this. I need to start reading up on my Spawn comic book, so I did get that. The Blu-rays I got here, did get 3 of them. There's this movie here. I remember seeing the trailer a while back before it released in theaters, and this is Slate. It's a WWE Studios production, but it's just like some regular director just making his own movie. It has no WWE wrestlers in it or anything like that, but I remember it looked interesting because the dude on the front had like a Jean Grey type ability, like psychic powers. But after watching it, I was a bit let down as to what his ability was, how he got it. I mean, it was kind of cool. It wasn't a bad movie, but I thought from the trailer it seemed so much different compared to what I watched. It wasn't a bad movie, though. I do recommend checking it out. It's not a bad watch, though. So that's Slate. I also did get this movie here. He is one of my favorite martial artists, and that is Tony Jaa. This is The Protector 2. I thought it was a great movie. The main villain, though, no. RZA, come on, man. RZA as, like, the deadly martial artist? No. I remember seeing RZA in G.I. Joe 2 as the like, master of the Rache Kage, I believe. And it was pretty believable in that, but seeing him fight and everything in this, I don't know, I couldn't believe it, you know what I mean? He wasn't bad, don't get me wrong. He's pretty good at doing martial arts in movies, but, I don't know. He wasn't a bad villain, but I loved the first Protector. That's probably one of my all-time favorite martial art movies. This one doesn't hold up to it as well, but it's still dope as hell. If you haven't seen this, even the first one, the Protector movies with Tony Jaa, and you love martial arts, watch them. Don't even hesitate. I would just recommend buying them and watching them. If you're a big martial art, kung fu movie fan, you need to watch The Protector 1 and 2. Even the first Ong Bak was dope as hell. And then what I'm really excited for that I got is this right here, Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. Been hearing really good stuff about this. It's very gory. I think it's the retelling of the first Mortal Kombat tournament, which I'm perfectly fine with, but I heard this is really good, and I'm going to watch this after this video, so really hyped to check out this movie here. So glad that Mortal Kombat is getting a bit more love, even if it's not a live-action movie. I remember we had the web series, which was amazing, Mortal Kombat Legacy. Well, the first season was. The second season, wasn't too bad. It was still good, though. And now we're getting some, ew, I just noticed that it's cracked down there. Come on, post office, you jackasses. But now we're getting some animated movies. I'm definitely down with this. If this is good, please make more, because Mortal Kombat is awesome. Would also love to see like a Predator animated series of Predators. You know how dope that would be? Even a new Spawn animated series or movies would be dope as hell too. I don't know why McFarlane, since his Spawn action figure Kickstarter is over $2 million, I think if he wanted to make a movie, he would have no problem getting the money for it with a Kickstarter. But that's the 3 Blu-rays I got. Now for the figures here. This one I just uploaded my review, which is the SH Figure Arts Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn. The movie was okay. Should have just been called Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, because it was more her movie. It just wasn't the best comic book movie I saw. It wasn't bad though, and would have been cool if we got a hyena with her. I might try to look online and try to find a 1/12 scale hyena to go with this Harley Quinn right here. But it's actually a pretty damn good figure, man. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is. So if you want to check out my review of this Harley Quinn, it is up on my channel right now. I also did get this Spawn here, and this is the one with all the accessories that came in the big box, like the movie Violator. This is the Attack Spawn from the McFarlane Toys Spawn movie, and I just wanted to get a fully costume Spawn. I do have the other one without the mask, but I don't like the way the unmasked head sculpt looks. It doesn't look good, man. The masked one looks dope. Yeah, it's an older figure, but once my fiance gets all these Spawn capes going, I'm going to throw a custom Spawn cape on him, and he should look a lot more badass. But I mean, it's not a bad figure. Look how great the sculpt and paint detail is on that, man. Even though it has the 90s style articulation, it's a really cool display piece, you know what I mean? So I did get that. And if you want me to review that, let me know in the comments below. The Spawn figures that I've been reviewing, a few of them had few thousand views, but most of them really couldn't hit over 1,000, so I'm probably not going to review them as much anymore. So I did get that. I also did get the Marvel Legends Angella, which was actually one of Spawn's first enemies. I think her name was Angelica then, but there was rights issues. I forgot who owned the rights to this character, but they went over to Marvel with this character, and now she's part of the Marvel universe. But she was always a Spawn villain, and that's why I got her to put her on display with my Spawn figures. So that's something else I got. And then the last two things I got here, I did get a custom head sculpt for my Marvel Legends Gambit. I did pre-order one of the Anthony's Customs one, but this one has more of a 90s comic booky type look, or maybe early 2000s actually, and I really love the way this looks, man. This dude did an awesome job with that custom head sculpt. I did get this on eBay. I asked him if he has like an Instagram or something like that for anyone who's interested. It did cost $50. Usually custom head sculpts are around 40 to what, $60 or something like that. So I understand the price of it, but man, this thing looks great. Just look at it compared to the crappy one Hasbro gave us. I mean, that Gambit head sculpt sucked. This one is so dope, man. And with Marvel figures, you're never going to see any with like cigarettes in their mouth, but Gambit was, in the comics back then, he was always smoking, so I was like, you know what, this one looks pretty dope, and it has a very Gambit vibe to it, and I love the way the hair sculpt looks and everything. I'm probably going to do a quick video of it, a quick review, but the guy's name is Candy something something. His name will pop up on eBay in case you're interested. He has other Gambit head sculpts as well. I believe he has the same one without a cigarette and a yelling, screaming one, and then a more like basic stern face. But he has a ton of other head sculpts as well for other characters. But I definitely needed to get this. This really just takes the figure up to another level, man. Just like when you put like a cloth wired cape on a figure, it takes it up on another level. I really love the way this turned out, man. This guy really, and he painted it really well too, and he has the 5 o'clock shadow. Awesome, man. I'm probably gonna get a yelling, screaming Gambit head sculpt, and probably just the basic stern one as well. But man, this makes the figure just so much better. So damn cool looking. And if he has an Instagram and lets me know before I upload the video, I'll have that name pop up as well. And of course, when I review it, I'll try to get his more contact information from him as well. But you can get it on eBay right now. Like what I did, I think last week I bought it. Got here pretty quick too. So that's something else I did get. And then the last thing here, which the Gambit head sculpt was something I couldn't wait to get in the mail along with this figure here. And it is the Figma One Punch Man Genos. And yeah, we got the Dassen model one, which is a great figure, but I think I like this one a little bit more, and the reason why is because of the blast effects, man. These are some of the coolest blast effects where an effect shoots out someone's hand, like Iron Man or someone like that, that I have seen on a figure. These are so dope, man. And the figure's dope as hell too. I almost said dope as F word. They did an awesome job with Genos. Definitely cannot deny that. And like I said, I think I do like this one a little bit more than Dassen Model's version. Even though the Dassen Model, I love Dassen Model. They're a great third-party company, but Figma definitely tried with this figure. There is an issue here and there with it, which I go over in my review, and my review of this will either be up later today after this video, or if anything, it'll be up Sunday morning. But yeah, man, definitely glad that that Max Factory made this, and definitely glad that I bought it too. Such a dope figure, a lot of fun to pose around, and you have a bunch of different display options as well. And that is going to be my next review, and then I'm going to review that Gambit head sculpt as well. But anyway, that is my latest additions video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. I'm freaking sweating in this room because it's hot.